Alright, I'm going to be demo reviewing slash, I don't know, going over last night's match that I played, which was an invite qualifier match. So, should be a decent game to look at. The second half is a little spicy. Main thing, I just want to look at what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong, point it out, talk about it. Yeah. So I think the main thing about Vigil first is just not dying. So we're gonna skip ahead because it's Vigil first. The only thing I can say is like you can like set up arrows in different spots and you can like wait for spawn. Like you make sure they have shields spawn. So yeah, we meet up with demo here. We say to bring heals in. The reason we bring heals here is because we have so much space, but we're just getting spammed out. It's a really good time to bring heals. Everybody gets arrows. And yeah, they have to leave now that the heals are here to like kind of spam them. Take out the gun. Make sure your sniper's buff. At this point, like, I need to buff my sniper, but like at the same time we're trying to push. So this ended up being a sack wave we called to do, where you can see everybody's like sacking. I need Morgoth to run with me here, because yeah, I'm gonna drop him. It's just nobody running with me. Not really much you can do in that situation. You just need to communicate to run away, and I guess I communicate Morgoth there. Also, I sent an arrow trying to do any damage before forcing the Uber, and it ended up dropping. I'm not expecting all 3 revolver shots to hit at that range with spread. So we're kind of getting nothing with the second push, I'm not gonna lie. I think it was like, oh, well, we got picked. This time I'm standing around the minion dispenser and the teleporter, because I know that, like, if I was trying to gun me down, it's way easier. Here. Saw spy on flank there. At this point, it's bad. You just need to get your Uber and you need to take exchange. You don't want to put yourself in bad spots. You don't want to put yourself in areas that they can Uber into you. But yeah, now it's an even Uber. You can take this. We're just 9-manning hill right now. Everybody's getting heals. Our demo gets bombed. This is kind of turning out scuff, but I still want us to use this Uber. You might as well get the exchange out. I'll use it on my Tyrant Scout. Kind of baited my spear to go die or get a health pack, whatever. He has mobility, so he can do that. And what our goal with this Uber is to not only get space, but to get their away from them. So now they don't have an Uber to counterfight us, and we actually ended up taking a lot of space with the Uber somehow. And yeah, we ended up taking the point off the demo respawn and everything. They are 4 up. We called a roll. So yeah, we're just gonna start walking. Castling called he's going for a bomb, so I want to make sure he's as healthy as possible. But so this is a split decision. Either you heal your soldier when he tries to bomb here, or you heal, your front line. And in my opinion, healing the front line is more important because they're the one expecting the heals. Castling going in for a bomb is not expecting, oh, I'm gonna get 300 and live, right? He's expecting to go in and die. But my demo man, who is like in their face, is expecting to get beamed. So I want to keep him on demo. I should be spy checking. No, spy's dead. kind gets absolutely destroyed. And across that, my sniper's watching it. We're calling to take this Uber, so I'm just like, fuck it, go, 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 go. I'm blasted away from my demo. My demo instantly dies around the corner. And yeah, now it's just kind of like a salvage. Get what we can. It's not so much on me. Just our demo walked too far forward. Making this simple. Putting yourself in a safe position like that as much as you can. Like, there's no point of being on the low ground if you can be on the high ground. Close to your teammates and everything, so. Sniper loses SBS. He didn't get a buff, I don't think, but I don't know if it mattered. This is awkward. My demo wanted to push main. This is a sack wave, by the way. So I should be dead here, but thankfully we have a teleporter and teammates around the teleporter, so. We're all grouped up. At this point, like, we go for a sack wave, right? We're still getting our recharge. No point in not going for a sack wave. Not much you can do. It's last. I'll be honest, this low ground is really shit. You don't want to be here as medic. There's just too many things that can happen to you. Too many spam, too much spam, too many like spots you can just get stabbed. We just take this Uber exchange because we know their combo is close and we just want to get the exchange out. That was our goal. Our scout was not supposed to be in that. It was supposed to be solo demo. And now our demo died because I kind of baited our demo. So the reason walking forward there is to make sure Spy can't shoot my sniper, hit my sniper. I'm not trying to like, oh, walk up and get saws on him there. I'm trying to make sure that I'm in front of the sniper so I can take a bullet. He was running out of ammo, he had to reload, and then my sniper could do the same thing. Once he, you know, gets a little bit more of that beam. Yeah, chillin'. I really like this roof. You can look down, see everything. Spy is a very hard time getting to you. And there's a lot of escape options, so. Oh no, don't mess up this jump. Okay. Messed it up once, but that jump you have to stand on the concrete. I know it. Yeah, we take the exchange. I have to kite red room to our heavy, get everybody healed up. And this is a really good post. Our demo's gonna die immediately because I kind of bait him, and then I'm walking into his soldier like a retard. I need to play behind my heavy there. This is good. We just keep fighting their full wipe, and I think the main thing is I need to be playing a little bit more passive and like with my team. Like, if I'm gonna let my demo die, why am I walking forward at a soldier still? Right? Like, I need to play around the teammates that I bait my demo for, like the heavy situation. Anyway, crit traps, basic stuff. We love the pyro laugh isn't slowed down or fast forwarded at all. So everybody has buffs, chilling. I need to be watching for Spy more here. Oh, Spy's dead. Never mind. Spy and Sniper are dead, so that was awful surf that I should have definitely got built for. but I also egoed that. So their spy died again. Everybody beam. Everybody's healthy. I mean, sniper's important, but when your sniper moves to a position like this, you can no longer heal your sniper. Yep, heal soldier, get your soldier out. Already taunting as always. Back wave. Over. I trust in my dispenser armor. Dispenser, and yeah, 0 damage. That's how you play sack waves. At least you should. There isn't really a reason to walk out and expose yourself to the people that are trying to be on the roof, in my opinion. Like, the easiest way to dodge this sack is just to sit in the dispenser and hope to God. This exchange is nuclear, and I'm calling for teammates to come uphill. And yeah, finally our scouts here. And yeah, our heavy pushes with our scout, and boom. Successful second push. Basic meta gameplay. Halo is a lot of standing in the same spot, so you can see here where I'm just like sitting around the dispenser over and over again, but I'm making sure that all my players are good, right? And that's like the important thing. So I've walked out a little bit too far, got piped. I'm again just sitting. We have Uber. Right? We want to meet them with our Uber. Our goal of this Uber is to get up the hill. So we're doing that. I'm going back to kind of like my default spot, but I'm also in a spot that I can help if needed. The issue is that we lost Soldier and Heavy here, so we can't really push as aggressive because we don't have as much side tunnel. But they're up now, so immediately try and crit buff them. My demo dies for it, but they lose everyone, and we get 3 spawns at a time. Someone needs to be watching our sniper here. Yeah, making sure your sniper buff is like #1 priority. Okay, like my demo and sniper staying alive are #1. So them peeking hill together, both full buff, that's what you want. You can see here I'm putting a lot of heals into my pyro. It's mainly because he's mostly just crit heals, and if he needs to, he is one of the first people that will like jump into something, you know? Like, look, he's the first one to jump in the super with the demo, right? So having him full healed, crit healed is like always good. And this is just nuclear because we bomb in with our soldier, buys in position, Yeah, now we're just killing the players behind us. Give our heavy full buff to fight the soldiers. Yeah, we're down our scout, but we pick off some good picks. We have a banner. I don't know why there's like a because he is medic. It's like the worst disguise because your medic sits in one spot. You know there's a spy behind. We're kind of getting distracted though, and then I take an Uber. At this point, I Uber Pyro. Pyro is hogging in this Uber most of the time, but unfortunately they do get so much space. We do have the battalions for post. What's important here is that I'm hitting the arrows, and I'm missing all of them, but like when your team is fighting and they're all weak like this, you need to be constantly arrow. The amount of heals per second that arrows give is so much better than beam. So you can see here, I'm just constantly arrow, arrow, arrow. So yeah, they do successfully push this in the last little bit, but at this point, it's around 200. I was worried about the pistol, so or the revolver, so I actually ran the health pack. That heavy's way too close for me to deal with, so I just have to like back up. The Uber, we're at 80. I just need to get out to the spawn, and it's fine. We already won. I mean, Castling's on rocket jumper. I know you guys want to play as band. Those are embarrassing. Yeah, this is an invite qualifier match against a team that was supposed to be way better than us, and somehow we end up beating pretty convincingly in that first half. Anyway, I'll go to second half now. I'll speed it up. It starts pretty fast. There's not much of a break, but there's a little bit of toxicity. You got banned in RGL, bro. Only take 6 key presses to get banned in RGL. With good banter. Anyway, second round. So I will emphasize, this second round is a little bit spicy. We play like full-time crits. Not only is it a change of pace, but it also should throw them out of the loop, right? When you're running full-time crits on payload, the flow of the map completely changes, because now it's no longer, oh, defenders are playing slow, they want you to push into them. It's like, defenders are playing even like more passive, or they're playing even more aggressive. They're not really meeting you anywhere. They're either like shoving your face in so you can't really get anything, or they're like, oh yeah, come take this space in Uber, and then they're just gonna refight with crits into you. That's the goal with crits, usually, is one of the two. And you kind of need to make the split second decision to do one or the other a lot of the time, especially when the other team is Ubering into you. So you'll see here that I do drop a lot on these crits. I'd rather drop with crits than force with crits. And the reason for that is usually when you're forced with crits, like, you're gonna get nothing other than the sacker. Meanwhile, if you don't use it, there's a possibility that sacker dies and then you keep it, right? So I never force crits. There isn't really a reason to, unless there's like 5 people jumping into you, then it's like, sure. But like, situation like this demo, or like soldier bombs into me here, there's no point in me critting. Brandon gets a double reflex denial. I don't know why. I openly peeked their sniper. I don't know why I did that. Running in a straight line. We need to shoot the demo. And yeah, demo died. So, again, we're on crits versus Uber here on defense payload. And yet we're holding first. Ideal scenario for blue team here is that they just take their Uber into your crits and they just take the point of it, right? So what, they don't have Uber for second, they got first point for free. Buys in. Spencer. Make sure my demo's healed, make sure I need to buff my sniper more, I think, here. Sniper is taking the FPS, probably. What am I doing? I'm not healing anybody. Yeah, heal the people that need it. If I need heals, whatever. So yeah, we lose our soldier, we lose our heavy, we lose our sniper. That's enough to get out completely. I think I drop here. Yeah. Again, it's crits. I'm not. If I use the crits there, there's not going to be much done with it, right? If I don't die there, like let's say I live and I don't force, then we have crits still, right? It's not like an Uber where when you force an Uber, you're still saving your life, right? Like you're still gonna be alive. That's the whole point. Is like, oh, if I drop this Uber, I am dead. If I pop the Uber, I'm alive. With crits, most of the time, like 99% of the time, if you pop it, you're still gonna die. So yeah, we get their Uber. That was the goal, right? Our whole reason to refight that is to get their Uber. That's what the call was. There's no reason to refight that and try and actually take the point back because we were already down too many players and we were staggered spawns. It's way better just to put in a force and be like, oh yeah, we're gonna 5v5 you. So then they try and Uber. This is speed. We should not be walking forward here. We'll play third. Play third. Yeah. So yeah, we actually have crits ad now. We're playing third with crits ad because we baited their Uber on second. Good. This is where you want to be with crits, is on ad, where they have to push into you. Because now wherever their medic is, especially on this third point, you can pretty easily collapse on their med. So we get the spy pick, we get the heavy pick. Yeah, that was a decent crit. We killed the med, we killed like quite a few players. Their their demo just died. Like they are like full life here, so we can play a little bit aggressive maybe, but we need heals. I know casting wants buff. I know everybody wants buff here. Sometimes it's hard to give everybody buff at a system because downtime, like everybody's gonna want buff at the same time. But what I did there was fine. Where I make sure you're buffing the people that are gonna peek first, right? So like my soldier's screaming for buff, but my sniper is actively peeking without a buff. So sniper gets the B4. Good bomb. What it is. We all die. We're probably out the last here. Hey, Cthulhu picks up 2. He's on a 5 kill streak with the fucking revolver. 6 kill streak with the revolver. He kills the med. I didn't even notice. Okay. Revolver OP. So we're going to try and refight this with because of the fact that we got a bunch of picks and they're just going to sack for cart. So we just need to make sure that we sit on cart. And you can see here that my heals are going to anybody on cart, right? When the cart is this close and they are going to force the cart, you need to make sure that people on cart are healed. My demo needs the buff, don't get me wrong, but my heavy needs to heal more than my demo here, especially when he plays like that. But that was full for my heavy. So yeah, we leave, but we have crits. So there's the opportunity of us coming back in here with crits and taking crits. I don't like this crits personally, but Darty wanted it. Mainly because they're going to be split in different entrances. Like here, they're very split. My demo does die, and I'm kind of like critting nothing for the rest of it. But we did get Mako and Marcy, which is Pyro and demo. Soldier Bombs kills me. That's bad. I needed to be more prepared for that. I just didn't expect it at all. So they have Uber out here. They have... Thankfully, I'm back up. We're playing pretty passive, but we want them to use. Yeah, so they use. We're kiting right. And then, yeah, just healing everybody who needs it. Not too bad that Kite is there away from my team, but you just gotta make sure that, like, if there's somebody on flank, die there. My heavy calls is gonna eat, so I don't heal him at all. We say we're gonna take this crits into the flank. We crits. Unfortunately, our demo does get ran down, but I think we did get the med by this point. Castling picked another one. I think that was like a 4K on the demo and another one on the soldier, so those going to be 5K crits. Which is perfect. We get the med, we get everything we need. Yeah, this is kind of a reset. Heal up my soldier. He doesn't need a buff, really. Like, I mean, giving him a buff is fine, but other people need the heals more. You see a lot of the time where I default my beam to demo. That is just a lot of the fact where I want to keep rotating my heals, and demo is the most important person to have. This I should not be healing my demo as much, but oh, he called for crits. Okay, so we kill everything with the crits. There's a level 3 on tracks. I'm gonna die here. Regardless of that heavy's position, I needed to either be way further back, but I didn't want to peek the gun. I needed to be like further back, or I needed to just commit all the way through flank to get out. No reason for me to stay in that transfer area. So we kill their demo. We're actually holding this well. We're still on crits. We should be on about even. I like this hold that we have made, where we play really far forward. Way better than just sitting back and letting their sniper do stuff. Now if their sniper tries to do stuff, we're able to answer it, so cool little hold. And flank is pretty much open. Like, we leave flank open for reasons. So yeah, they use their Uber. We know they were using their Uber, so we kite it beforehand. That's why I was kind of like backing up. Now we have full ad crits, and this is what I'm talking about, where you full ad crits, and you just refight and win the fight instantly. Fortunately, our demo's gonna die here. I need to be healing my demo more here. Oh my god, I'm whipping all my arrows. So we're healed, we're getting in the support position. Backing up to buff my sniper. I'm gonna die with the crits. That's a drop. But again, what I was talking about with the drop theory, where like even if I pop crits there, what happened? Nothing. So I drop crits a lot, but it's better to drop them than to force them. Because if you don't, like, maybe somehow that scout dies, like, or I like get away red room, my heavy, and my heavy kills the scout instantly, right? Now we have crits for both on a heavy, which would be really good there. But unfortunately, we both die. It doesn't happen like that, and they cap. So this might be a little bit troll, because we are going to run crits again. I'm on Uber just to try and fake them out, and I do swap the crits again. So good, I'm just making sure everybody's buffed. I'm not really committing though, because... Okay, now we're committing. This is bad. This is why you don't commit your med, by the way. So there's like one of the times I G-force, because I think that we can actually, you know, kill the soldier and maybe get the rest of their flank with it. But... yeah, that's why you don't bring your medic out the flank. Just too much spam, too much bombability. I should have played on the high ground. There's no reason for me to drop down there, but whatever, it's fine. So now we're gonna play tracks with our demo. And yeah, this is again why you don't walk out as medic on first. And this is exactly why. Soldier bomb, I can't see it, he just gets me. On black box, too. Like, pretty easy bomb for him. But I think at this point we're just like trying to commit. Like, we need to get them out, right? And so by us bringing beam here at this point, it's fine. Like we already lost the crits for some point of worrying about me dropping. We're still on crits. We just get the heals and we go for a sack wave most likely, or we just go for part time while we just spam and try and work our sniper. Nice. People turn around, kill a spy shooting me. Was that in fort? Was that? That was Entangé. That was the Entangé. Yeah. So Entangé does less damage. Probably would have died if that wasn't like a fourth stock. So we killed our sniper. This is where we crits, and I instantly died. Sometimes crit Ubers are like that.
Why is the cart moving backward?
Yeah, we're having a pretty rough time pushing the second point. We only did one crit so far, but imagine the crits are like Uber exchange. We only had one Uber exchange so far. And it wasn't really a good Uber. So. Yeah, sniper's buffed, peeking the hill. Spy gets their sniper. Spy dies for it, but our demo dies. Now we just need to back out. Right? That was like an attempted dry fight. It didn't work out. It's fun, right? Like, we know there's a soldier in that house. I need to look, make sure to leave. Everybody gets buffs. And I should not be playing there in retrospect. No reason to play Eking the Tunnel. I could have just stayed aggressive. I could have just stayed by the fence there with my team. So I'm sitting around in spawn because we go for a sack wave, and you can clearly see that we kind of like fight. So I'm just like, oh, Buffy, coming out of spawn. Yeah, we decided to change to Uber. Still got plenty of time to push, right? 6.5 minutes. But we are nowhere close to this crit or this Uber. So their flank's trying to get out of the house. Their soldier dies, buys on demo, spy dies. Huge picks. They want to Uber into us here. This is Uber ad for them, but they don't have a spy or sniper anymore. This is good for us. Their meta actually drops there. Our demo just walks up because they're no longer watching hill as hard, and yeah. Here is really awkward because, like, I need to heal my demo more, right? But everybody just needs arrows. We're kind of wiping them, but I need to get away from the shutter because that shutter is kind of death. Things can run out of it, try and kill me, or sniper can peek through it. So, fuck it. Yeah, now we play forward. Their sniper is alive, but at the same time, like, we're all here on the corner. I just pop the Uber, try and, you know, get whatever we can. Flashing spy is huge there. It's an ad Uber. Always flash your spy if he's in on an ad Uber, please. Same thing goes for soldiers. If your soldier's in on an ad Uber, just give him a flash, man. So yeah, this is turning sloppy. The fight ended up taking too long, but I think we managed to cap. Yeah. Just kind of was like a sloppy, rough DM fight while we pushed cart. So, but we end up getting it in the end. And yeah, just waiting for spawners. We're still on Uber. We have 5 minutes to push this now, which is looking a lot different than it was on set. Yeah, we want to work our sniper, but we also need to get position. Pick off their spy, which is good. I think it's called that we want to just go through Red Room and go for something. We do have our spy and soldier die, so that's pretty bad. We are getting that telly set up though, and that telly is very important. Yeah, we're doing nothing with our Uber, which is really bad here. We need to be actively pushing. I should have flashed my scout there. My scout kills the soldier, no problem. And now instead that soldier lived. Oh, that was a spy. Good thing I didn't flash my scout. So yeah, now they wipe. They're like 4 up. We just need to tank these players. I need to tank my heavy here. The most important. Yeah. Ideally, as medic, you don't play near the cart here because what's going to happen is they're going to try and jump on the cart. But it is what it is, and we get it up. And yeah, let's GG. So the main things I want to improve on is healing order. Make sure that I'm not just beaming my 260 demo and I'm actually buffing players that need buffs. I need to hit more arrows in better times, and I need to make sure that when I'm rotating, I have somebody with me. Because there's a few times where I just got caught alone. One time I died a spy, the other time a spy died before getting me, but yeah, that's gonna be GG. Good little demo review.